All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good Saturday morning, everybody. What's happening? What's happening, old dog? What's happening, Mr. Rozzy? What's happening, Ice Queen Gaming? You survived your birthday last night? Happening, John Flores? No, this is a new podcast I'm calling Coffee with Craig, and it's just going to be because I'm getting ready. I go tailgating on Saturdays when the team plays at home. I usually leave about 8:45, so today it's that day, so I'm already up. So what's happening, Samuel? So yeah, what's happening? What's going on over there in jolly old England? Is it about noon or 12:30 over there, Miss Ice Queen? This is why I like the internet. There's people joining from all around the world. So that's a great thing. I love it. So shout out to everybody around the world and overseas. So you got drunk but no hangover. You got an Xbox One S for your birthday. Well, all righty. Let me go ahead, and I don't know if you got it turned on yet, but let me give you my I'm doing my information. That's my Xbox Live handle, our Xbox handle, if you want to contact me. So it says Red Dead Redemption got exclusive content for PS4. Wonder what kind of content it is. Some titty physics. Well, that I say that would be for everybody. No. This is caffeine. Everybody grab a cup of coffee now. Come on now. Join me in a cup of coffee and some crumb cake. Or as they say in England, tea and crumpets, right? Yeah, I'm not in my box this morning. I got out of the box, had a good time. Big shout out to Ryan the Professional and Carlos Fernandez had me on the podcast yesterday. Dealer Gaming was on there, and so was Jay Fon. So shout out to everybody. You don't drink coffee, you drink hot chocolate. Well, I don't blame you. That's what I would have gotten, but they didn't have any made yet. They were like, it's gonna take about 6 minutes. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a cup of coffee. So yeah, that's my Situated Spoon 26. That's what I am on Xbox. So people are like, what about name change and stuff like that? It's like, look, the Xbox chose my name for me. I just went with, when you can go to that random thing and it selects it, this is what I got. So, but what is going on this morning, ladies and gentlemen? You didn't think anybody else would show up. No, I had a good night last night. I went and saw Venom last night through Sony and Marvel. So shout out to Regal Theater for getting the brother in there late last night. I got out there about what time was it? It was about 10:45. I got out there, and we started screening the movie about 11:15, and I didn't get out until like it was like I say 01:51. But I got to give an apology to Trey BK because I did not get done in time running around. I wanted to play some H1Z1, but I did not get time. I didn't have enough time to. So I owe Trey BK an apology. So my fault, brother. So you got more buns than McDonald's last night. I actually went to the movie. I got back home. It was after 2:00. I just went to bed. So now I'm up drinking coffee. So getting ready to tailgate. So what the hell was that outside? Okay. I couldn't. Thought I heard something outside. My bad. All right, so let's get into it. Well, I'm up to to go tailgating in about another hour. Literally, I'll be leaving here in about an hour. Was Venom good? I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was great. Thought it was okay. So I literally did the podcast with Ryan and his crew. I watched Solo again. I got that in 4K. And then I watched, but I literally ran around and I did some stuff. And then I went to the movies to watch Venom. So, yeah. I forgot to put that in my thing. Yeah, PSX, PlayStation does not have anything else to really show in this year. So I think we're still doing Paris Games Week, and we may get some gameplay at Paris Games Week, but that's it. That is it. So, what's up, Fatal Mephisto? So, yeah, my bad, old dog. Like I said, I had to run around, man. I do apologize. There's no Paris Games Week either. Oh, they're not doing Paris or which call it? Oh, all right. Well, that's fine. So. So there's no Paris or PSX. Okay. So TGS was their last show. All right. Well, that's why it was such a big show then. All right. Not to say, my goodness gracious. But yeah, there's no PSX, but Sony does not have anything to show. Okay, seriously. The next thing they're going to have is they're going to have an E3. They're going to show The Last of Us. So get your release date. They're going to show Ghost of Tsushima. I think they're going to have, I think Gorilla's got an announcement next year at E3. And so now Sony has to say, wait to E3. But my God, I mean, there's so much to play. So Microsoft event on November 10th. They better not F up. All right, well, but what Microsoft does in November does not affect me at all. So anything to show for PS4? No, there's nothing left to announce. Okay, you know, there's just nothing left to announce. It's not the end of the world. So, but I want to say 2012 PSX. I think they did. Well, no, I don't think there was one in 2012. So, you know, it is what it is. It's not to me. It's just not that big a deal anymore. It's you know, they're winding down. There's a reason why they slowed down production of the PlayStation and the PlayStation Pro. All their games are in development at this point. Like I said, The Last of Us Part 2 is in development. Ghost of Tsushima is still in development. Yeah. Yeah, you already know there's no surprises left. I mean, they may have some stuff pop up every once in a while, but not the end of the world. So all right, let me get to another topic. Did Bethesda lie? Well, people got to understand they did lie. Okay, let's just call a spade so everybody can move on. They did lie. They really wanted to get Sony to do crossplay. Now, Sony's beta that they're doing with Fortnite, they didn't just wake up one morning and turn a beta on. There's a lot of stuff to put in place for a beta. People know that do network engineering. So what's going on, Overdone? People know that who do network engineering. So Sony's been planning to do Fortnite crossplay for a long ass time. Okay? For a long ass time. So but at the end of the day, did Bethesda lie? They did. They kind of got caught with their pants down. Dealer Gaming made a good point on the podcast last night when he said all Fallout 76 is it's a giant beta for the game that they're doing called, is it called Starfield or Star Watch or something like that? I think it's called Star Watch. So or it's something Stargates or Star Watch or something like that. So they do. People got to understand that Fallout 76. I'm not here to say it's not going to be fun. Microsoft is thinking about crossplay with Minecraft now. Do you have a source? Well, I mean, they got to get the whole paywall thing off the front page. So I thought they do crossplay with that already. I thought they do it with PC and Nintendo. Oh, so it's called Starfield. Yeah, that sounds right. Starfield. Okay. Yeah, and that's what they're going. That's their game they want to do crossplay on. Okay. That's the game they want to do crossplay. So, but again, Bethesda, it's better for the developers to have, they want access to Sony's people. That's what this is all coming down to. It's business. Okay. It is business. They want access to Sony's people, but they wanted Sony, and Sony was not going to give them access, and they still haven't given them access yet. So I mean, they have a beta, and this beta can run indefinitely. So, I don't know who's doing that beta. That's actually a good question. I thought it was an outside vendor, but yeah, so it's Epic. Okay. Well, yeah. And so Epic, so with them doing this, Sony can call Epic at any time and say, shut it down. So so it's crazy to me. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So it is what it is. So, but Bethesda did lie, but people got to understand Bethesda is closely aligned with Microsoft. And yeah, now Todd Howard, look, all of them, Todd Howard, Pete Hines, Mike Ybarra, all of them are hiding. They haven't come out and said shit. So, and they're not going to because they did lie. So, but people got to move on. You know, shout out to Porter Rock. Porter Rock did a great video. What's up, Lincoln Clay? Porter Rod did a great video on this yesterday. I recommend everybody go check it out. But you know, Bethesda's the one that's got to make it happen now. They're not going to do it because they never planned on doing it. Okay, they never planned on doing it. So the like Porter Rock's right. The damage control coming out for Bethesda now is, well, Bethesda's the whole damage control now is, well, Bethesda wasn't ready for it. And now, so, okay, let's just say that's true. Let's just say that is true. Aren't people running around saying Epic was running around saying things like, well, they can do crossplay with just a flip of a switch. Now, it may be true for a smaller indie game, or, you know, for a game like Fortnite or Rocket League or something like that. So, yeah, they were frauding. Now, people have asked me, what should they do about it? How do we punish Bethesda? You don't buy their game. That's it. When Fallout 76 comes out, and I don't even know when it's coming out, but when Fallout 76 comes out, you don't play it, okay? You don't play it. So you don't buy it. You don't rent it. You don't watch any videos that do with it. Yeah, there you go. So I don't buy their shit. That's the way you get them. Now, I personally, the next Bethesda game I was going to buy was Wolfenstein. So, I mean, because I've been playing Wolfenstein since the 80s. So I'm going to play it. So, but yeah, you just don't buy it. That's all you got to do. What's up, Game Over HD? Yeah, and Game Over HD, I think Sony just called checkmate. I mean, they've taken away the whole downloadable games thing. They've taken away crossplay. I mean, it's over at this point. It is over. So, you know, because, well, the developer in this case, the third party developer in this case, Bethesda, never planned on using it in the first place. It's Ice Queen Game Z. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll turn that on and get you up here. Probably before I leave, because like I said, I'm gonna be here for about another 30 minutes, give or take. No one wanted to do bros play. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, Sony will have the numbers. They'll have the hard numbers. They will present those numbers at the end of Q4 and say, here are your numbers for Fortnite crossplay. And if it's not what they thought, Sony will just leave the beta. They'll shut that beta down and they'll move it to something else. They will move it to something else. Maybe they approach Rocket League and say, hey, you want to do crossplay? We'll try this out for a few months. So, you know, yeah, I'm up because I'm tailgating in about another hour and a half. So, did you mention this before? Sony did this to expose the fraud. No, I mean, again, I think, no, Sony, look, they built a beta. It's not like they did that overnight. It's not like they did it without the bigwigs' permission. They have been planning on doing this for months. So I have no idea, Spartan God. Yeah, I have no idea, Spartan God. So, you know, you may want to lay off the jokes, though. So, so majority of hardcore players don't care about. Well, I don't disagree, but also with the Xbox people is, again, this is about staying relevant. Bethesda sees there's a competitive imbalance. I went over this yesterday. It's just like Game Over HD when Kevin Durant went to Golden State. Even though Kevin Durant had every right to go to Golden State, the media, sports journalists attacked him because they were afraid it was going to cause a competitive imbalance, and that's what it's done. He got there; they won 2 championships. So, and Sony has a advantage over everybody. So now everything is their fault. People are expecting. So in this case, they're expecting Sony to drag everybody ahead, and that's not Sony's job. I know that, you know that. Hopefully, other people in the chat understand that. But that's not the way the gaming media sees it. They see a company with a gigantic lead, and they're just, and they broke the necks of everybody this generation. And the Nintendo system is doing fine. It's not like those other systems aren't selling, but there's PlayStation is going to be at about 85 million at the end of the year, maybe more. Switch is projected to be at about 22 million. And Xbox is going to be at about 30. There's going to be a little over 35. So let's round that up to 36. So there's going to be still close to 20 million more PlayStations out than Xbox One and Nintendo Switch combined. That's a huge competitive imbalance. So, everybody go to Fatal's channel and check out his review. If Sony is providing great games, the gamers will still. Yeah, I mean, again, you're right. It's not going to change. But what Bethesda, you got to understand, Bethesda Studio is closer to Microsoft than anybody else. Todd Howard and Phil Spencer are good friends. So it would not have shocked. It didn't shock me that Bethesda was doing this because Bethesda is. They see their main company, their parent company. This is a company that they're really close with being crushed. I mean, they're getting kicked in the balls. So it's like, okay, you all have got to do crossplay because we don't have access to your people. And these people over here, they only got like 30 million consoles. So good morning, Vieratron. Certainly hope everything is doing well. So, so there you go. Ice Queen Gaming and Vieratron, the 2 first ladies of gaming. How you all doing? So, y'all crazy calling it BETHESDA. That's hilarious. Crossplay makes sense for free-to-play games. Yeah, John, I think that's why people. I think that's what you're going to see is a lot of FTP games get it. You're going to get a lot of free-to-play or F2P games get it, but I don't think you're going to see a lot of paid-for AAA games doing it. I mean, again, if Call of Duty Black Ops is as big as they think it's going to be, and again, I'm not getting Call of Duty, But if it's as big as people are projecting it to be, why isn't Activision talking about doing crossplay? I mean, because they're not. I mean, I'm not. If anybody's got an article they want to post or they want to send it to me, and that's I got no problem saying, yep, they are talking about it. I stand corrected. But from what I understand, you don't see Activision talking about it. You don't see Rockstar Games talking about it. You see a lot of, and again, World of Tanks, World of Boats, all the smaller free-to-play games make sense to maybe have some crossplay because you get a bigger audience and all that kind of stuff, and that's perfectly fine. How about FIFA? That's EA. You don't see FIFA, which is the biggest sports game in the world. You don't see the FIFA, the guys that make FIFA at EA, you don't see them banging down the door to do it either. So, I mean, again, if you switch that around, what about EA with Madden, with the Madden series? You don't see them doing it for the Madden series as well. You just don't. I mean, again, I'm not dogging it out. It's just we got to call a spade a spade. So, what's up, Cyber Dragon? Seems like Sony is always in the driver's seat and Microsoft in the back. Well, yeah, there you go. They're on a roller coaster with no bar. Yeah, but at the end of the day, Bethesda is similar to Quantic Dream. Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo can go to Quantic Dream today and ask them to make a game for them. But at the end of the day, Quantic Dream is not a first-party studio. They just have a lot of first-party ties to Sony. Bethesda is the same way. Bethesda has a lot of first-party ties to Microsoft. That's why Bethesda had no problem putting Oblivion and Fallout 3, Fallout 4. I think Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas is on the PlayStation. So, I mean, for downloadable stuff. So it is what it is. You know, guys, it is what it is. Bethesda, oh yeah, it doesn't play well with others. Yeah, there you go. I haven't heard that one in a while. So they slam on the brakes as it goes through the windshield. Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's just, again, those games are AAA games and they're bigger games and they're not talking about it. So who was talking about it? Mostly Microsoft, mostly their fan base, because their fan base is trying to stay relevant. Having Fortnite be crossplay now makes it relevant in the Xbox. It makes the Xbox relevant, okay? They were, I mean, look, there's a reason why Crap Gamer, I ain't even saying his name, but there's a reason why you see clickbait titles like, wow, nobody saw the Xbox, nobody saw this coming. And, you see people having titles like that, and, Xbox can only do this, and this is great, big news for Xbox. I mean, the reason all that should scream at you, excuse me, the word that you all need to understand, what they're trying to do is stay relevant. Okay. Colt Eastwood, who blocked me on Twitter, by the way, I've been blocked on Twitter by Colt Eastwood. So, which is great news for me because he's a fucking liar. But at the end of the day, Colt Eastwood lied about Arkham being 4K on Xbox because he wanted Xbox to be relevant. That's why he lied about it, okay? So he lies. It's like, okay, well, Spider-Man's coming out. Spider-Man's getting all this press. Xbox doesn't seem relevant because of Spider-Man. Oh, Arkham is 4K. That's relevant. That's relevant. What's up, Ryan? So that's the way relevancy works. And with Xbox, they do it with clickbait titles. And all they're doing is, I mean, for you guys who have children, for your children yell and scream and it makes them relevant. You got to pay attention to them. And that's what they're doing with like Ryan says, when you get the Megaton news, that's what it is. It's saying is him trying to say Xbox is relevant. That's what Megaton news means. Xbox trying to stay relevant news. Here's some Xbox trying to be relevant news. I mean, but it makes them predictable. It makes them predictable. So it's just like what Tim Dog said online yesterday. I said online, Horizon Zero Dawn broke the backs of the Xbox community, but Spider-Man really broke their hearts. Tim Dog chimed in with Forza and saying that Forza is going to make everybody shut up and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, look, I've sat in my chair for the last 2.5, 3 weeks saying that I'm excited about Forza 4, as everybody has heard me say that, right? I've also said Forza Horizon is the best arcade racing series since Ridge Racer back in the day. And it is. I mean, you can argue this. I think it's better. And, you know, Ridge Racer had the loop tracks and all that kind of stuff. So, but at the end of the day, it's about, yeah, megaton meaning relevancy. When you see somebody saying megaton news or this is outstanding news for Xbox owners, you see what I'm saying? What they're screaming is relevancy. And with the competitive imbalance, it's made the Xbox irrelevant. Sick Humor is right. When Sick, what he did was when Sick Humor, this is a term of relevancy. Sick, all right, the Forza Horizon 4 beta comes out, right? Everybody's running it at 4K 30 or 1080p 60 on the Xbox, right? Sick Humor downloads 4K 60 on his PC. Guess what? Everything's irrelevant. Okay, 4K on Xbox is irrelevant. 4K 30 is irrelevant because 4K 60, it gives you everything. You have everything, you know. Well, now, Immer17, megaton means relevancy. It's a megaton. It's a huge announcement. That means you want to pay attention. It makes it relevant, okay? That's all it's doing. So MBG got woke and crap went broke. Well, I mean, again, I think what he's doing is a troll because he was going to do it last year, and he was going to do it last year. And then he backed out because people threatened to leave his channel. So I don't know what the difference is between this year and last year. So seriously, so don't be shocked if he does another video saying, I've tried the PlayStation and it's just not what I want it to be. I thought this. I mean, don't be shocked because that's the way he is. He's a fanboy pretending not to be a fanboy, but he's a fanboy. So, you know, and look, if he gets a PlayStation, I hope he enjoys it though. All right. Downloading Gears of War 4. Yeah, that takes a while. I don't know what your internet's like, but that took me almost 5.5 hours because of all the assets and stuff like that. So being an Xbox fraud. Well, I guess in a way he did admit to being a fraud. I don't know if he admitted to being a fraud, but he pretty much, well, I guess I did see that. So Sony destroyed Microsoft Forza 4 with that crossplay beta. As far as the news cycle, yes, that's true. But Forza 4 is still relevant to me because I'll be getting it. As a matter of fact, I got to make sure I got enough room. So, you know, 620 kbits a second. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound very good. I don't know what a kbit is. So, and yeah, getting back to what Porter Rock was saying, getting back to Bethesda before we move to the golden joystick, Porter Rock made a good point. Bethesda didn't give two shits that Sony didn't support mods with Fallout 4. Remember? They said, okay, well, PC will get mods. Xbox will get mods. They still went on and did it in the first place, right? Right. So Bethesda was never planning on doing crossplay. So shout out to Porter Rock. He made a very good observation. So kilobytes, okay. So Bethesda has to be the most incompetent developer out there. No, they're not. It's not that they're incompetent. Okay, it's just that they played a game and it backfired on them. So, so it is what it is. So X features, they lied. Yes, they lied. I mean, I'm saying right now, to me, they did lie. They did lie. So, yeah, well, it's 8 o'clock here, but let's look at these Golden Joystick Awards here. I'm going to pull them up, hopefully. May lose some bandwidth, so I may bot. I do apologize in advance. See here. All righty. So I've already voted. So let's see if it'll let me go back. Shit, it may not let me go back. So let me see here. It'll let me go back here. I'm literally just going back. I apologize. I should have done this already. Let me go ahead and actually let me do this. Let's just leave this place. See if it'll let us start from the beginning. There we go. Now let's see what it's going to let us do here, guys. All righty. So yeah, vote for your favorite games, blah, blah, blah. But it's presented by AMD. And see here. Just let it go ahead and get to where it needs to be. Does anybody know about these Elite Pro these things here, these headsets? Because I need another headset for my Xbox, and I also need it to work on my PC. So, because I'm going to start podcasting using that instead. But let's look here. All right. So we're just going to go to start. All right. So if I'm botting, I apologize. More bandwidth. So let's see here what this is looking like. What's up, Sick Humor? Yeah, Bethesda did lie. Yeah, I'm in 100%. I'm in everybody's camp on that. But here we go. Best storytelling. Through Line Games, Forgotten Anne, War, Santa Monica. Octopath Traveler, that's up for an award. Gongora or Gore, am I saying that right? Gorgoa or something like that. I hope I'm saying it, but it's got a puzzle. So I did not vote for that. I did not vote for that. It got puzzles in it. It ain't getting my vote. The heck with you and the heck with your puzzles. So, but for this one, I voted for God of War. I voted for God of War on this award because I thought that was the best story I have played. Now, I've got to admit, I'm not done with Spider-Man, and I'm not playing any of these other games. I heard Octopath Traveler or miss. So this is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Not the end of the world, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm botting. Figured I would be. Yeah. Try that. So hopefully the botting went away. Well, let's see here. Behind. I don't know if that's any better. I've left the chat, so hopefully I'm not botting too bad. But best visual design is Chichel, Dead Cells. This is best visual design. Dragon Ball Z Fighter, or Dragon Ball Fighter Z, I'm sorry. Lone Sales, Frostpunk, God of War, Monster Hunter World, Subnautica, and We Happy Few. I voted for Monster Hunter World. Okay, I voted for Monster Hunter World. So, but that's just me. Let me make that clear. So here's what I'm going to do to see if I'm still bodied. I'm going to bring that away. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, hopefully that's better because this is moving better for me. Right, moving on, best audio. Best audio. Probably not my podcast. Best audio. Far Cry 5, Forza Horizon 4, Jurassic Park Evolution, Just Shapes and Beats, Life is Strange Part 2, Monster Hunter World, Sea of Thieves, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I went with Just Beats and Sounds and Shapes because it's an audio game. And how can a game based on audio not win a Best Audio Award? So, So again, I went with the Beats game. Okay. Best indie game. Best indie game. Celeste. Dead Cells. Into the Breach. Just Shapes and Beats. Again, I went with Just Shapes and Beats on this one. Now, granted, this is just a guess, but Laser League is available. And Opus Magnum is available. I went with the only indie game I've really played and really enjoyed is would be Detroit Become Human. That's an independent game, but I went with the Beat Shapes game because that to me is just a fun game to play. My niece likes the game, so. And again, this is the Golden Joystick Awards. It's presented by AMD. AMD, which they make the CPUs and GPUs for the money. For the money. Okay. So, because we all can't afford Intel and NVIDIA. Oh. Step away here and get my phone. I'm literally just going to find the podcast on the phone here. So give me a second. Well, shout out to the 45 people watching. Golden Joystick sounds like something Pornhub would do. Oh my God, y'all are crazy. So, yeah. All right, best competitive game. Now, I'm going to give you what should win versus what I think will win. That is Arena of Valor, Call of Duty World War II, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, FIFA 19, Battle Royale, Forza 4, Laser League, and Mario Tennis, PES 2019, and Paladins. Now, this is best competitive game. Fortnite should win. Fortnite should win this. So, also, but I think Mario Tennis will win this. Okay. Fortnite should win. but Dennis will win this award. What's up, Jemiah Dixon? How you doing, young man? So, how you doing? Johnny Wellman, nobody cares. I mean, nobody cares. Console war's over, son. The Sony checkmated Xbox this week, over the last 10 days. So let's see. Best cooperative game. Canceled PSX because they had no games to show. Yeah, all their games are in development. They're about to start their new generation. All right, best cooperative game. A Way Out, Firewall, 0 Hour, Monster Hunter World, No Man's Sky Next, Overcooked Part 2, because you didn't overcook it good the first time. They had to make a Part 2. Sea of Thieves Rare, and State of Decay 2 from Undead Labs. All right, and then Travel 2, Warhammer. Okay, who should win? Who should Unravel 2 should win? Unravel 2 should win. In this category, I do believe Monster Hunter World will win this. I think it will be close, but I think Monster Hunter World wins this. So that's just, it is what it is. So yeah, I didn't know that, but A Way Out could win it, but Monster Hunter was a better cooperative game. With that said, I think the only way to play A Way Out is cooperative, so that very well could do it. So I think that's kind of the fan favorite, though. And this is Golden Joystick. All right, best game still playing. Now, this award recognizes that many games have a life that spans beyond the year they release, and games that become hobbies, not just diversions. So Destiny 2 is up, or Final Fantasy 14 is up, Hearthstone is up, Overwatch is up, PUBG, Pokemon Go, Rainbow Six Siege, Warframe, World of Tanks, and World of Warcraft. Now, I personally, who should win this award, who should win it, is Rainbow Six Siege, okay? But I think World of Warcraft will win this award because people have been playing this game for 10 damn years. So, you know, seriously. I mean, this is my opinion now. This may not work. I mean, this is just all opinion based. Like I said, this is kind of a celebration of the games. Now, esports game of the year. Esports game of the year. All right, here we go. Call of Duty World War II, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, something called Dota 2, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, FIFA 18, League of Legends, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, Rocket League, Street Fighter 5. Oh, that's a surprise. All right. Now, out of all these games, this game of the year, Dragon Ball Fighter Z should win this award. But the award will go ahead and be, it's going to be Counter-Strike. It will be Counter-Strike. So, and that's so we'll move on. There's still a few more categories. I know I'm kind of long-winded, but we moving ahead. Okay. Best VR game. Doom. Firewall 0 Hour. Because one flotilla ain't enough. Nog. That sounds terrible. Moss. Sprint Vector, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, The Persistence, Transference, Wipeout Omega Collection VR. Okay, this is going to be close. Wipeout VR should win. Wipeout should win this. But I do think Firewall is going to win. I think they're going to win this one. So Firewall 0 Hour, I think, is going to win that game or win this award for best VR game. But I think that the driving game should win. So you know, it is what it is. So it is what it is. So all right. So now moving ahead. Studio of the Year. Ooh, this is a big one, ladies and gentlemen. Studio of the Year. So this is vote for the studio who you feel turned out the best work this year, from pioneering indies to AAA powerhouses that delivered on high expectations. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Blue Point Games, Shadow of the Colossus. Capcom, Monster Hunter. Epic Games, Fortnite Battle Royale. Insomniac, Spider-Man. Motion Twin, Dead Cells. Rare, Sea of Thieves. God of War. Stoic Studio, the Banner Saga Trilogy. Subset Games, FTL. Unknown Worlds. I believe the best out of this, Studio of the Year. Boy, this is tough. Insomniac should win this. Insomniac should win this, but I think Monster Hunter is going to win this. So that's just my opinion, okay? Capcom wins Studio of the Year with Monster Hunter. So this a beautiful game. I didn't like the fighting mechanics. I thought they were too I thought they were too RPG'd up. With that said, it's not a bad game. I enjoy playing the game. So okay, we're moving ahead, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on. The 11th category. Come on. Mobile Game of the Year. Well, we'll skip this one. We'll skip Mobile Game of the Year. All right. Nintendo Game of the Year. Nintendo Game of the Year. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. The Blob 2. The Blob 2. Detective Pikachu. I didn't know Pikachu got his detective license, but there you have it. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Hollow Knight. Mario Tennis Aces. Nintendo Labo. Octopath Traveler. WarioWare Gold. I'm sorry. Is that the last game? Yep. Well, to me, this is easy. This is going to be Octopath. Octopath should win this, will win this. There's just no way it's not going to not win. Okay, let's just keep that 100%. Even though I like a game called The Blob. I'm all about D-Blob, okay? Because some call D-Blob is what I'm all about. That's just the way I roll, ladies and gentlemen. It's the way I roll. So, yeah, tennis will win. Yeah, very well could. Very well could. Okay. PlayStation Game of the Year. Now, this is PlayStation Game of the Year. Are we ready? Detroit Become Human, Quantic Dream. Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. Firewall 0 Hour. God of War, Santa Monica Studios. Marvel Spider-Man, Insomniac. Moss. Nino Kuni 2, Reverent Kingdom. The Persistence. Show it again. Yakuza 6, The Song of Life by Sega. So, who will win Game of the Year? Now, Game of the Year, based on what's here, should be Detroit Become Human. Okay? Based on what's here, it should be Detroit Become Human. But I feel an upset coming. Okay? I feel upset. Okay? So the obvious choice is God of War. That's why it won't win. And I smell upset. So I'm going to go with Dragon's Quest 11 for my upset. But this is a tough category. All these games are deserving. I'm going to go with Dragon's Quest for PlayStation Game of the Year. Nothing against all these other wonderful games. And I prefer Detroit Become Human. That should win. That's the best game on the PlayStation this year. That game is so visceral. It puts you in such situations that it should win. That's my game of the year for the PlayStation. Because they ain't get the Spider-Man to me is their tip of the hat game. It's just no, I mean, I got so much on my backlog. I'm glad Sony ain't coming out with nothing else. So here we go. PC Game of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. PC Game of the Year. Battletech. Frostpunk. Into the Breach. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Opus Magnum. Not this Magnum. Pillars of Eternity 2. Deathfire. Subnautica. Stars. And 2 Point Hospital and Warhammer. Now, I'm going to go Surviving Mars should win this game. Should win this easily. But I got another upset on this one. I'm going to go with Warhammer. Well, what's going on, Ian Robinson? That I picked a bunch of games I didn't play. No, not really. I'm just guessing. So, but I think Surviving Mars is Warhammer will win this. I mean, that is an easy pick. So that is an easy pick. So is that it? No. Sorry. We got one more to go. One more to go. I apologize. Xbox Game of the Year. Xbox Year. For Forza Horizon 4. Also available on PC. Multiplat. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. They got it for Xbox Game of the Year. Oh my God. This is terrible. How is this possible? It was. Oh my God. How are they going to pick a game that, oh my God, this is terrible. Man, this thing is dog shit. Somebody come buy this. Please buy this. I will trade you my Xbox for a handful of Magic Beans and a 40 of OE. How are they going to nominate Hellblade, for Christ's sake? This is, oh my God. Get the F out of here. That's crazy. That is crazy. Gonna nominate Hellblade. Oh my God. Oh, they nominated Nier Automata. How you gonna already won last year? Terrible. Get it out of here. These are all multi-plats. This is terrible. How you going to nominate some games that are on other platforms? How you going to do that? Hellblade already They got No Man's Sky. Are you kidding me? They have Community Pussy. They have nominated. Oh my God. How you gonna nominate No Man's Sky? That game's been out like that girl's been around the block 3 times. This is terrible. I mean, this is terrible. I'm serious. I mean, these are their games of the year. PUBG. Really? PUBG was in beta. How you gonna nominate a beta game? Oh yeah, oh my God. And this is horrible. I mean, I can't imagine being in this ecosystem. How is this possible? Oh my God. Oh, now they got Sea of Thieves on here. Thank God. I mean, they got a game that's at least come out this year. State of Decay 2. Oh my God. Warhammer by Fat Shark. Well, I love a studio calls itself Fat Shark. Oh my God. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on now. Sorry, I had some coffee. I did drink a little coffee there. All right. Well, to me, it's obvious Forza should win this award, and it's going to win. It's got to win. See if the State of Decay is straight trash. Garbage. I mean, they done nominated a bunch of games that were already nominated for the past year and a half or 2 years, man. Man, they are pathetic, man. I mean, this is pathetic. I mean, this is their golden joystick for Xbox Game of the Year. I kid you not. Warhammer, State of Decay, Sea of Thieves, PUBG, Hellblade, Shitfire. I can't remember. Oh my God. No Man's Sky and Nier Automata. How you going to nominate? Oh my God. That's all I can say. Oh my God. So I got to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. Those are your nominees for the Golden Joystick. They done nominated a bunch of hoes and been around the back, roll hard and put away wet. They got no games. That is terrible. That is terrible. So it's looking like they released 3 games this year is what it looks like. Forza, Sea of Thieves, and friggin' State of Decay. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I can't believe it. I can't believe how bad it is, ladies and gentlemen. How you gonna nominate games that are on other people's platforms for the last 2 years? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The world's most powerful console. I can't do it, man. All right. I'm sorry. Does anybody have anything else to add before I start to get on up out of here and go to this tailgate? Oh, I mean, seriously, let me turn that down. I mean, oh. I mean, seriously, does anybody have anything else to add? So, oh my goodness gracious, this is pathetic. I mean, this is a pathetic. I mean, how you go? I mean, this is incredible. I mean, they are picking third-party games as their game of the year. That is terrible. Oh man. It's been an hour and 26 minutes, really? No, it's not. It's been an hour. So Oh my God. Uh, uh, so, oh, whew. All right, that was a good laugh. All right, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Oh, you had a steak last night? Too good. Too early to tailgate. Man, it ain't never too early to tailgate. It ain't never too late. Man, we live in the South, so everything revolves around our tailgating. So, oh my God. Oh, what kind of steak did you have there, Ice Queen Amy? So, I'm telling you, man, this has got to be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It is just funny. You wish you had something good to eat. Everything's open now. Everything is open. Oh man. Whew. All right, let me calm down. All right. Now, seriously, does anybody have anything else to add besides who said something good to eat? Oh man. So so oh, you had rum steak? Sounds good. Sounds good. Wow. Well, I'm glad you had a good birthday. I know it's been a trying time, and glad you were wanting to jump, come on and join us and say hi. So, yeah, I saw you. You said you had a couple glasses of wine. I certainly hope everything's okay. Everything is open. Yeah, yeah. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Hardee's. So you should come to our tailgate. We're having ribs today. That's our big thing are the ribs today. So ribs today. But all right, guys, I'm going to get on up off here. I do appreciate you all coming by. So I got no hangover. Oh, great. That's always good. That's always good. But guys, I do think tailgate is an event. Yeah, it's its own little thing. It's its own thing. So, but guys, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Yeah, I do think Bethesda lied about what they were doing. Golden Joystick Awards. Check that out. That has been presented. That's going to be presented by AMD. The group that makes the best CPUs and GPUs known to man. That will be AMD. And no PSX this year. No, I guess Paris Games Week. They're saying they're not doing Paris Games Week either. So all of Sony's games are in the pipeline for this generation. So that their next generation will be starting pretty soon. So, all right, guys, I'm going to say au revoir, adios, take it easy, sayonara, later, alligator, bow wow, crocodile. So, y'all have a good Saturday, and I hope your favorite team wins. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.